gon' take a gas. Haters tryna stop me cause I'm moving too fast. I stay rolling on my grind with my money on my mind cause I'm riding, y'all. I'm riding fast, approaching red line. I'm ready to blow. Ballin' till I'm falling, I ain't tryna move slow. Play a holler at you later.
Yeah, Richie 10 Shadow Riders, listen. Yo, I'm on the top of the game. Hard body on top of these lanes. Switching gears in the Maserati. Driving insane as fly as can be. Giovanna rim size 23. Shit, I'm as high as can be. Ladies call me handsome. Way before I did the Shadow Riders anthem. Now I'm sitting in the Black Phantom. More than they can handle. I play the ball hard in the car, that's just coming out the front panel. What you know about that? But I ain't T.I.P., I'm R.I.C. K-Rock. I show you how to stay fly in the daytime. With Shadow Riders on my side, hopping up the G-Ride, I stay live. The boy wonders, not a talk of the town. Toasted up, never boast, yeah, I'm holding it down. Gunning for now, these tough Burger King niggas coming through steady, keeping the crown. While I'm in the fruit punch jag, popping up, riding around. Believe me, dog, this is real as it sounds. Shit.
Shadow Riders Ignition.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. All about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
The Shadow Riders ethos. I will be so strong that nothing can disturb my peace of mind. I will never, never, never give up, and I will never, never, never accept defeat. I will think only of the best, work only for the best, and expect only the best. I will be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as I am about my own. I will give so much time to improving myself that I have no time to criticize others. I will be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the persistence of trouble. I will think well of myself and proclaim this fact to the world, not in loud words but in grave deeds. I will always surround myself with people who are faithful, accountable, and teachable. I will bring discipline, momentum, focus, determination, will, and tenacity to every challenge. I will always have the courage to follow my dreams. I will always stay humble and down to earth. I will always be real, straight, and authentic with people. I will never forget where I came from and where my true power is. I will always represent myself and my crew with pride and style. I will be driven because I am part of Shadow Riders, and together we are unstoppable. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. I am your host, Shadow, aka Shadow Riders Leader, aka Shadow Riders Alpha. We got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about Formula E, the Tesla, and the future of JDM car culture. We'll be right back after these messages. SCW Performance, Dallas-Fort Worth's best race shop. Located on 1620 Interstate 35 Frontage Road, Carrollton, Texas 75006. Open Monday through Fridays 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They offer performance installs, engine builds, repair estimates, and much more. For more information, call 405-201-7999. SCW Performance. Audio Depot, Arlington's premier spot for car audio installation. Located on 4312 Matlock Road, Arlington, Texas 76018. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information, call 817-466-2441. Audio Depot. Tell them Shadow Riders sent you. Game Over Video Games, the ultimate retro video game store. Buy, sell, and trade the classics such as Atari, Intellivision, Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, Saturn, and more. Located at 4648 South Cooper Street, Suite 240, Arlington, Texas, 76017. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. For more information, call 817-468-4263. Game Over Video Games.
You are now listening to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show, all about the JDM life.
Shadow Riders, baby.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Welcome to the Shadow Riders Ignitions radio show. Once again, I'm your host, Shadow, aka Shadow Riders Leader, aka Shadow Riders Alpha, coming to you from beautiful Arlington, Texas. We got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about Formula E, the Tesla, and the future of JDM car culture. Wait a second, let me get my effects real quick. Alright. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at Shadow Riders. And also find us on Facebook. Follow us and like our page on Facebook. Just simply Shadow Riders. ShaddowRyderz is how you spell it. If you go to Facebook or Twitter, we'll pop right up. A quick shout out to some of my supporters out there in the Arlington area. Shout out to the homie Eric. For those of you that don't know, we're starting a car club up in Arlington, Texas, and Eric is my right-hand man. Without that brother, a lot of the meetups that we do probably wouldn't even happen smoothly. So he's always got my back, and I want to say special shout out to that brother Eric. What's up? Shout out to Import Faction. We're out there on Sundays. They got a great import car culture meet that they do. They do a meet and greet on Sundays out in Euless. Shout out to Import Culture, the homie Jose Hidalgo. Shout out to the homie Peter, part of Shadow Riders. Shout out to the homie Devin over there in Korea. Shout out to all my Shadow Riders worldwide. Thank you for supporting me all these years. We're going to keep it moving. I'm gonna keep bringing stuff that you guys can be proud about sharing. So let's get into it. The reason I wanted to talk about Formula E and the Tesla specifically is for one simple fact. They're electric cars. All electric, no gasoline whatsoever. The Tesla, first a lot of people were hating on Tesla and Elon Musk. They were saying that, it wouldn't go over, the mass public wouldn't adopt a electric car for everyday daily driver use. Electric cars were not as dependable as gas powered cars. They run out of charge. You can't, the distance on them wasn't long. All these things, you couldn't listen to the radio a long time in your electric car. But the Tesla came out with the Model S not too long ago. It's 2014 right now. They came out with the Tesla Model S in 2013, and before that they had like a roadster that had like a sporty Tesla that always got clowned on. You know, they didn't really get any respect. But when the Model S came out, it changed the game. It's like number one. It's like the number one sedan in its class and quality, like across the board. And it's electric. It's kicking the ass of like every gas powered car that's in its class, like hands down. And they don't even sell them in conventional dealerships like they do gasoline cars. And it's changing the game. It's changing the game big time. They even put the Model S up against cars like the BMWs and other cars that are really fast off the line and got a really fast 0 to 60 performance cars, and it does it in like under 4 seconds, under like right at 3 seconds, 0 to 60, because the thing has like unlimited torque right away because it's electric. You don't have to rev up. It doesn't have you don't have to rev up RPMs to get your maximum torque. It's there automatically. And a lot of people like really showing love to electric cars now. And now they got Formula E. And Formula E is like the Grand Prix, like Formula One race cars, but with electric cars now. It's that serious. They actually racing them now. It was thought in the past that you couldn't do that. You know, electric cars didn't have the stamina to survive through a race like, you know, the Formula One, the Indy 500 type of a race. But now they can. So now they got Formula One. They had the first one ever. They got the Formula One Grand Prix Championship going on right now. Let me see here. They got the first inaugural Formula E season going on right now. The first one was in Beijing, China. They had like a full-on Formula E race with race cars and everything, racers from around the world, from South America to Australia to Europe, America, Asia. And the thing is got 10 rounds, and they actually, I mean, they got big time sponsors like Tag, that watch company, and it's sponsored by the FIA. And they have a website that is, if you want to check out more information about Formula E, you go to FIAFormulaE.com is the website, and it's 10 rounds. And the next city is some city in Indonesia called, forgive me if I mess his name up, Putrajaya, Malaysia. The first one is Beijing, China. Then they're gonna go to Uruguay, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Miami, Long Beach, Monte Carlo, Monaco, Berlin, Germany, London. This thing is a worldwide, full-on Formula, like Grand Prix. They calling it E-Prix Championship. So it's for real. People are not joking around about electric cars anymore. They got big name sponsors. They got big money into it. They're renting out whole stadiums, whole racetracks, closing off streets like they do for the regular Grand Prix. It's real. And they even have the guys that make the McLaren supercars. They make the engines for these things. So a car company that makes gas powered cars is actually making the engine, the electric engine for the Formula E regulation racing cars. And to me, this says something big, for the future of JDM car culture, because pretty soon, actually it's already happening, like with the Tesla Model S, the customization is already happening. You can get third-party companies making rims just for the Model S. There's a really popular rim company that's out now called Vosen. They have like custom rims that fit the Model S now. You can actually go to, I was at Enterprise Car Rental. They have a new thing called Exotic Collection. You can rent a Tesla. You can go rent a Tesla. It's like $300 a day, but you can go rent a Tesla and drive a Tesla around as a rental car now. It's serious, y'all. I mean, before people didn't take electric cars as seriously, but it's here. And pretty soon, what I foresee, what I think is going to happen, and it's already happening with the Tesla Roadster. You can get custom hood, carbon fiber, interior, upgraded, drill brakes, brake pads and discs, custom lighting. It's only a matter of time before they do that with the Tesla. And Nissan has the Nissan Leaf that's out right now. You can get a Nissan electric car. It's not very attractive though. What I'm told is that Nissan is working on a more sexy looking electric powered car. And there's a lot of other companies, a lot of other car companies, they're making fully electric cars now to compete with the Tesla Model S. And so, Toyota's getting into the game, Honda's getting into the game. Actually, they halfway into the game with the CRX, or CRZ, which is a hybrid. It's a hybrid. It's half gas powered, half electric powered. But I know for sure, Honda has the Insight, which is, I believe, 100% electric. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. If Insight is not 100% electric, but I believe it is. But what I'm saying is, pretty soon, it's gonna be a certain time when the JDM car culture is gonna be adopted by electric cars as well. I mean, I know they don't have gas-powered engines, but they still look like great cars. And I don't know how much you can customize an electric engine, but if they start to offer features like that to boost performance of the electric engine, the third-party companies like Greddy and HKS and all these other third-party companies that you see making aftermarket parts for gas-powered cars, they don't just make parts for the engine. They make parts for the interior. They make parts for the suspension. They make parts for the body, the framework, the custom steering wheels, the interior, the sound system. All of that you can customize, and now all that is part of JDM style culture. And the cool thing with the Teslas are, like, you can adjust the ride height. Like if you want like a really low suspension, like what is popular in JDM car culture, you could just press a button and it'll lower itself, which is cool. And with the Formula E racing that's going on, they're proving that you can have a great time racing electric cars. And before that was street racing, like you see in Fast and Furious, and local tracks, drag strips and stuff like that, Formula Drift. Before they had all that, they had the sanctioned races that were going on, that were like Indy 500, NASCAR, all that came first, and then the research from those races went over into aftermarket parts for your cars. And so now we have, all the JDM car culture parts, like, custom turbos, superchargers, custom headers, valve covers, camshafts. All that came from the research that the car companies had from races, from races that were sponsored by big companies. Indy 500, like I said before, NASCAR, all that. They take the cars that they use in those races. These third-party aftermarket companies use that data, that research from those races to model their aftermarket parts, so that people who wanted to modify their own personal vehicles could do that. And the JDM side of it, they make it really readily available, to the public. So it's only a matter of time now that they got Formula E. They're gonna take the research from those races and use it in aftermarket parts for electric cars. And pretty soon you're gonna start seeing more and more electric cars from more and more companies, like Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and all the other, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Subaru, Scion, competing with Tesla. So this is like a real game changer right here, and I'm excited about it, because I'm all about a cleaner, safer planet and all that kind of stuff. And that goes with emission-free vehicles. So it's really cool. It's really cool, and I'm excited about it. And I think the future of JDM car culture is gonna be really exciting. And I mean, people still gonna have gas-powered cars, but electric cars are gonna be taking up a nice chunk of that. So that's all the time we got for the show today. Make sure you guys check out everything we do at shadowriders.com, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.